Hello, I am back to do another JIYA flip through. I have finished my winter-ish one. Usually I do these at my other table by the window and the lighting is lovely. But it is nighttime here. And it's just one of those weeks where I have so many deadlines and things like that that I wanted to do this video anyway and get it out there. So I was like, well, I'll just do it at the desk. The lighting's good enough for now. And yeah, so it was just one thing I could check off my list. So we're doing it now. And hopefully my 7-year-old won't call me again. He's in bed and has called me 4 times. So he's not going down. So this may be interrupted. So I, as I always say in these videos, I have my quarterly JIYA journal done. I feel like I just did one of these, but I guess it was my Halloween and Christmas one. So this one I started in November 1st, so November, December, January. So although it's only January 14th, I kind of went through this one pretty quickly. And I have one at the ready that I've been working on that I absolutely love. I love that I took the original picture and I have a little copy in there. And I decided to make this one all like monochrome. I mean, I kind of do that anyway, but just pale, like white tones and beige tones, with some like bronzy roses popped in. But of course, like I can mix it up of, however I want on the pages. It really kind of lends itself to using whatever you want if you're just using white as a background. But anyway, just setting this one up and having so much fun setting up the pages. I'm using my new washi. I just got new washi tape this week, which I absolutely love. It's up in the Etsy shop. It looks great. So, and I did patterns this time, so you can do it up, horizontally or vertically, however you want. So anyway, so that's the new one. Love how it turned out. So I get to start that one tomorrow. I get to start writing in that one. And then I finished writing in this one. This was my kind of winter one. And I loved this one too. This is one of my favorite. I mean, I say this, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I really liked the colors on this one a lot. So I used a lot of the like marines and minerals, that kind of thing. These are just colors that I gravitate towards quite a bit. And I also did lots of glitter since winter is so dreary. I like to add lots of sparkles. So I did a lot of metallics in this journal, and I think I did this last year. I used a similar color story and just incorporated lots of metallics and glitter, and it was so much fun. And again, just using all the same stencils. I have tons. I just realized my hands are covered in paint. I was renovating today and just painting for the last 4 days, so that is why. And just kind of, again, incorporating the colors and the glitter, using a lot of the same motifs that I like to use in these journals. Trying out my holiday collection from ArtFoamies, so I put those in here quite a bit. This is the holiday tree, and those are all sold out. I'm just remembering to do like the flips and the doors, which I forget sometimes I get more caught up in getting the spreads done because I really do use these daily for my writing, and I enjoy this process. It's kind of like a meditation for me. You know, I don't finish a day without either writing in the morning or the evening and doing something. So even if it's just a quote, something in these journals, it's a place to come to kind of unwind. It's the new abstract paper doll stencil. And this was my favorite spread in the whole book, the way it came out with the little whale. So like, you know, I've been using a spread like this with waves and buildings, but now, you know, I have one recreated in here, but maybe I need to add a whale in this one too, because I just loved how it turned out. Actually, I did it differently. I did washi tape clouds because I wanted to use my washi. But anyway, loved how this turned out with the whale. And it's like a midnight scene, beachy scene. Still love writing in my portrait stencils. And when I never know what to do as a theme, as I'm working, I just do bubbles. I feel like circles and bubbles are just easy to do. And you'll see that in my stencils. I have a lot of stencils that have bubbly flowers and themes like that. So here is Connor, my son. He did some ArtFoamies this year. And this is his little owl that I love. So I put it in my journal. It's so cute. I love that little guy. And just doing more moon phases. I've been so obsessed with moons this year, and so I'm just going with it. I'm doing lots of moon faces. I just find it so fun. I think this is Darkroom Door stamps. And playing with moths. A lot of nighttime themes in this journal, which I love. And this is one of my favorite things I used for a class in fodder school. I took a paper doll stencil, but I didn't do the head or anything. I just used the garment and kept it simple. And I love using that over different collaged pages and then putting that in my journals. I think that looks so fun. So fun. And then, yeah, these were new this fall, the moon and the star people. So fun. And this was a fun page too. I discovered from Heidi Swap. She came out with this cute die where it's typically just a circle. And it's the square, so it's the actual, this is the whole die, and it even cuts this out for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need that for windows and doors. It just came out so cute. And I cut the circle out and just put like a transparency under there. Oh my gosh, so cute. You have to go look them up. I don't know what they're called. Hold on. I just thought I might have a plain one that I didn't use yet that I could show you. Maybe not. Maybe I used them all up. Anyway, it's on her website, Heidi Swap. Cute little die that I had to get. It's another one of my middles. I have two middles, and that's her. Love that. And just playing with, I did mushrooms again. I used to have mushrooms with an older set that I felt like the mushrooms were popular, but the other part of the set wasn't. It had some trees, and it was a bigger, like 8.5 by 11. So I decided to do another mushroom set that would, you know, there's some similar mushrooms, but these are all different. And I wanted to add these. Sometimes they're called shelf mushrooms. I love these guys. I use them all the time. they're just, it's my favorite new stencil. I think it's, what's it from? The Enchanted Woods set. Enchanted Woods, you'll see these in that one. So, so fun. This is the companion. These two go together in the Celestial set. I think it's Celestial Times. And again, I did another door. I'm just trying to remember to create interest and have fun working in these journals. There's those shelf mushrooms again. These I love. The little story behind these stamps is my mother, who passed away last year, she was an artist on the side. She initially went to art school. She went to like real art school, but she actually didn't love it. It was kind of this thing that my grandmother encouraged her to do. And she quit, took a break, had me and my sister, and then went back when we were like 4. And she always loved art though, and artists. So one of her favorite groups of artists, I guess, they're the Group of 7. They're Canadian artists, and they did a lot of like semi-abstract landscapes. And so when I was going through her office, she had a whole sheet of these stamps that she had bought. So I've been using them in my art because I think she would like that. And they're beautiful, and it's art. I love doors too, adding doors. These are on my newer, I have these on my Home is Where the Heart Is stencil. So it's just so fun to add those in there. And this owl, I love him. Super, super fun. Oh my gosh, I forgot this was in here. So KP of ArtFoamies made a couple of us stamps of our personage, our persona. And I gotta break this out. I forgot that she made this for me. So I just thought it was so fun to have for my journal, or making signs around the house like, please flush the toilet or wash your hands. I gotta make a whole bunch of signs with that. I just think it would be so funny. Even if I'm not there, I'm nagging you. That's typical mom, right? More with the shelf mushrooms. I love layering them. And here I used some gouache. I tried out the new Jane Davenport layer cake paints, which you can get on janedavenport.com. Super fun. They work great on the acrylic pages, so super cool. And I like putting them in the owl. Oh my gosh. And then this time around, I had to do teeth. I've been obsessed with teeth. I like how they look. And I haven't played with them enough yet, but I love turning the teeth into little people or something. It's just weird and fun. And then these are the arms for my paper doll parts stencil. And again, just constantly trying to create interest, you know, like have a little fun, moving parts in your journal. How cool is that? So I wanted to add that there. These are the new Calendar Girl ArtFoamies, which are available there, and they won't go away. So that's it's not a limited edition thing. So those are available at ArtFoamies. I'll be sure to leave a link. These are some of my older ArtFoamies that were limited editions. So they're gone. And just playing with the moons again. I can't get enough of moons and stars. Here's like a moon person. I did a moon head, went door. I didn't realize how much I remembered to do doors in this, so I love that. I got to keep going. And then I really miss doing a lot of collage with magazine and photography images. I haven't done that in a while, and my kids have like Ranger Rick magazines, and sometimes there's just really cool photos in there. So I think I did another one. Here's like a partridge. I think that's what it is. So anyway, I thought it was so cool to add this little polar bear. I'm such a bear fan. So I wanted to add that. And then just drops again, like trying to create stencils where I can write in spaces. So I have this set that has the teardrops. It has wavy lines that you can write in. I should probably try and do a whole page with just the wavy lines. That would be fun. And making a little stack of stones like Karen's, and even on her dress they're kind of there. I just thought that was fun to play with. Super, super cute. I love this little guy. And these two images really kind of fit in my journal. So I think I might try and incorporate that a little more. I mean, I always love to use Tim Holtz paper doll, like photographs and things like that. I think this is from Tiffany Sharp. I think she made this and sent it to me, which is cute. Did some evergreens. I really hate how I did the writing on there. I was like, that looks horrible. But you know what? It is what it is. Just leave it. And just doing more. I did some clusters a while back. And then here, this is Angela Kennedy. I don't think she's, I don't know if she's going to continue to sell these or not. I think she's, I can't tell if she's phasing them out, but I love her art. She's a super cool artist, and she has all these stickers. So I bought a whole bunch because I just don't know if she's going to keep doing it or not. But I had been coveting them and not using them. So I decided I'm going to put them in my journal. So I put a whole bunch in here. And I just think it came out so beautiful because her art is so beautiful. And I love how that turned out. And then it was New Year's. So I did lots of sparkles on here. Glitter galore. Like, this has been floating around for like 3 years. So I was excited to just stick it in my journal. And I'm doing that a lot more now. I'm really trying to use up the stuff that I cut out and make, because sometimes it just sits and I don't use it. Like, this was from a sample that I did in my paper doll class, and it was just sitting around, and I'm like, I'm gonna use him. Just trying to remember to use washi. This is my old washi. Little mini versions of my art from the calendar last year. I really did so many windows and doors. I'm so excited. I just haven't been doing that lately. And just the mushrooms. I've always been a mushroom fan. So just putting them on. I love using this owl as a canvas for the mushrooms. They're all part of the same set, but I think it's so fun. I might have some more with the clusters like that. That might be, I think I used the other one up somewhere. Anyway, I just think it's so fun. So fun. And just repeating images. I love that. These are from the calendar again from last year, the Artist Almanac calendar. More moons. And another sample that I did that was just sitting around. So just making sure to use it up is so important. A little paper doll that I made, and just writing. This was really cool. I went to a sound bath with some friends, and oh my gosh, it was like so fun and so relaxing. But I didn't get any sleep. She said, oh, you'll probably sleep solidly for the next 3 nights. Not so much. But I go through periods of insomnia. I think most of the time I've been doing really well this year. Sleep has been something I've been working on for the last like couple years. But I still get insomnia. I think it's when you're a woman of a certain age, your hormones are all wonky. I think it just affects sleep. This is the new washi right here. Using that as a border. I love this new washi. I was a little nervous because I feel like things aren't like patterns are great, but like I always want faces in my artwork. And I've done faces in all my other washi, but this time around I was like, I just want prints. And I just love how they came out. I just think they look gorgeous and I'm so excited. Here's some more Angela Kennedy images that I put in there. Super, super cute. More washi. And this is a rubber moon image and stamps. These are all little stamps they have over at Rubber Moon. That KP of ArtFoamies designed, because she used to own Rubber Moon and she sold it now. Anyway, I love these. I gotta get back to using those. So cute. And yeah, this was like the stuff I did today. One of my older stamps. And just more writing. And then I always say this, I usually leave like 2 or 3 empty spreads in the back in case I need to use it as a sample for something. And also, you know, and I say this every time too, to remind myself, you don't have to finish. Like you can stop when you're ready. So I love how they start out. They start out fairly thin and then they get so chunky. So fun. So loved it. So excited to share another flip through with you. So I won't do another one of these until I mean, in theory this will be my spring journal. It'll be February, March, April, but I'm starting in January. So, but you know, I don't write every single day. There are times where I don't write for a couple of days, although lately I've found that I'm writing almost every single day. So we'll see how quickly I fill this one up, but I hope you enjoyed this flip through. It was a long one, sorry. And I'll be back with more to share in the near future. Thank you. Have a great day.